tomorrow's Fed comments on inflation potentially triggering a buy-the-dump event for Bitcoin, as almost all large volume traders have been continuously selling since October of this year. Will Bitcoin finally receive some sort of mega bounce? Meanwhile, Granny Butterbeans tumbled out of bed to criticize DeFi right before draining the life force directly from orphans. And with the Fear and Greed Index showing prolonged extreme fear for so long, will the bulls finally recover and begin sipping their milk? And even though you may not like to hear what I'm about to say, sometimes you just have to sit down, clench your cheeks, and prepare for the worst. I'm your host, Bing Bong, and I just realized today, because somebody commented this, that technically all my videos have two intros. This is absolutely time-sensitive alerts. Well, we have 2 days and 20 hours until the next ledger equivalent in BTC competition comes to an end. So just make sure to leave your comment below, and it is for subscribers. And as well, make sure to check out any of the bonuses. Also, I only have one Instagram, one Twitter. All the other ones are scammers. There are hundreds, probably maybe thousands of scammers. So do not respond to them because they just want to take your money, take your crypto. I will never message you. The only two social medias I have besides YouTube are right below. And without any further ado, let's dump in. Just so big. So before we jump into Bitcoin TA, guys, there is a lot going on here. And potentially tomorrow with the Federal Reserve commenting on inflation, could this affect Bitcoin's price? So Bitcoin price dip may end tomorrow as Bitfinex bids hint at Fed buy the news plans here. So Bitcoin could see its last day of downside as buyers line up to cash in on the U.S. Fed meeting. The Fed will deliver key information on the future of asset purchases, a form of quantitative easing, as well as inflation at the meeting, and bets are rising about the knock-on impact for both crypto and traditional markets. And data from Bitfinex's order book suggests Bitcoin traders are eyeing an opportunity to buy the news here. So you see these bids illustrated here by the Zen Trades tweet as well, and material indicators created by material scientists here shows that large volume traders have been continually selling since October. There's not been a lot of buying, and it's really no surprise as Bitcoin has been dumpy for a long amount of time, right? So it makes more sense that maybe there's more selling than buying if the price is going down, but they've not bought a single dip since October and have been straight up twop selling all this time, he commented on Twitter. We have yet to see any of the Bitcoin dips over the last month bought with real conviction, okay? Obviously, you can go back and there are certain whales, even I believe the third largest whale like buys all the time, especially like last week, but that's not enough to just change the entire direction of the market. And as well, the Fear and Greed Index has signaled extreme fear for basically an entire month straight, okay? So the market's been dumpy and fearful for a while, and I'm sure you can feel that in the market as well. The last time that this index read a prolonged fearful market was at the start of summer. So just about 5 or 6 months ago when market sentiment was fearful for almost two months straight. We expect the uncertainty to remain the predominant consideration for the time being until there's enough momentum to break through. And as well, Granny the Gobbler here, Senator Warren, who just doesn't seem to really like crypto that much, saying DeFi is the most dangerous part of the crypto world. I personally think the most dangerous part of the crypto world is politicians being bought for their opinions. Their opinions are able to be bought, okay? It's called corruption, I believe is the term. Warren countered that because stablecoins provided the lifeblood of DeFi outside of regulated markets, she believed their value would take a nosedive precisely when people most need stability. And also, she's saying DeFi is the most dangerous part of crypto. This is where regulation is effectively absent. Yes, that's the point. It's where the scammers and cheats and swindlers mix among part-time investors and first-time crypto traders. It seems a little bit hypocritical there because I believe she's defining herself. Someone can't even tell if they're dealing with a terrorist. Okay, whatever. I don't think DeFi can grow without stablecoins. I think it would struggle right now. Anyway, enough about that. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin's price here, look at this. Just still hovering right on this 50-day moving average, which is basically also actually underneath the 50-week moving average, but the 50-day at this point, again, still holding. And there is a possibility that we are in a roughly over a month-long descending broadening wedge, which obviously could be a very strong bullish pattern. However, again, have we faced enough pain? Have we faced enough pain? So far, there has been no swing in momentum. But again, usually before that, you do see a little bit of quiet, and we've seen so much dumpiness. Again, as I've been saying, I still think 42K is that bottom. But again, could we maybe revisit 43, 44 one time? Absolutely, that would be absolutely fine in terms of market structure there. But yeah, looking at the rest of the markets, again, altcoins, again, I don't really think there's too much. I mean, if you're looking to buy altcoins, a lot of them are on discount, so is now a bad time to buy? Probably not. But again, doing individual TA on a lot of alts, I don't think is super important when Bitcoin dictates so much. And yeah, the SPX again, dipping into a little dippy territory below the 21-day again. How long can this bad boy hang on? But primarily, is tomorrow's Fed commenting on inflation and everything like that, will that give Bitcoin enough juice? Because as the article stated, and as it's been kind of obvious to most of us, there has not been a lot of buying pressure. If there was a lot of buying pressure, the price would be going up. But it's been going down pretty significantly since October. You can see we hit 69, nice, but it was only a couple $1,000s above the previous all-time high, and then, you know, it's been dumpy straight since. Here's a new channel. Make sure to subscribe. Use absolutely time-sensitive alerts as well. Make sure to leave your comment below. Check out any bonuses there. Don't respond to any scammers pretending to be me, because they are everywhere. They are everywhere. Look in the comments right now, and I guarantee they will be responding to you to try and steal from you. I block 50 to 100 of them per day, and like cockroaches, they come back stronger every time. Without any further ado, that's it for me.